Okay, before I start this, whatever you want to call it, let me just give you a background on what it's about and where it came from. So a few days ago, the internet found out about an article and a report that CNN did, and that it greatly upsetted the anime community. Let me just show you a little bit of the video, and maybe you'll understand why people are so upset.
On the streets of Tokyo, sex sells, and nothing sells better than the fantasy of innocent young girls. We found something far less innocent in a place that caters to young people, a comic book store.
That's blood right there.
We're shooting this story with hidden cameras to show you what's being sold here. Magazines and videos so graphic, so sexually explicit, we turned our undercover cameras off. But everything for sale here is legal, because these graphic images are on comic strips. A lot of the things that we just saw in that store were really disturbing. These were cartoons, but really they were pornographic illustrations of young girls engaged oftentimes in violent sex with older men.
I myself personally am not as upset as other people may be. I'm very, I take this very lightly. I'm not very so much upset about it for certain reasons. Number one, I hate CNN. That being said, I don't really watch them, I don't really listen to them, because when I do, I know they're going to screw certain things up. CNN has this certain thing where they only tell you what they want you to know, and they don't give you the full story, the full details, and they don't go really in depth of what they're actually reporting. This upsets me because you're not getting the real deal. You're only getting half of what they want you to know. A while back, CNN, what made me started pretty much stop watching CNN and just disliking them as a whole broadcasting thing, is when back in we were in Iraq. It was a really big thing, and they reported that soldiers weren't doing their job and they were playing soccer with children from Iraq. They're bashing them and all the soldiers, and it really got me upset because obviously that's not what they're doing all the time that they have. They're serving our country, and they're not just playing soccer with children. Anyways, that's a different story, but that's what really made me start not liking CNN, because I knew that wasn't the truth. I just knew that that was not what was going on, and I just didn't want to watch CNN anymore after that. So when I see an article that just came up, it was reported about a month ago. I did some research, and it actually aired on television a month ago, and everybody just started finding out about it now. And the anime community was very upset because of this. And when I saw it, I wasn't really surprised at all, because I knew CNN would be that broadcasting news network. When it comes down to it, I really don't get angry at the people who do bring this to us or report this. I get angry at the people who believe it, because 9 times out of 10, they believe because it's on the news, and they don't use their head. They think it's because it's on the news, it's truth. And if they would do a little bit of research, just a little bit, use their heads just a little bit, they would find out that it's not. I, for one, obviously know this is not true. Child pornography is not as base because of anime, and I'm sure many of you who do watch anime and review it as well can agree with me that this is not true. It just isn't. And people who believe that and listen to CNN because they think it's news and it's truth because it's on TV, they are the ones that get me mad, because if they would lose their brain just a little bit, I'm sure they would find out that what they're saying is not true. In the video, it says that anime has been selling very sexual content to teenagers and young people, and it is inducing child pornography, and it's not true. There's a difference. We all know what that category is. I don't have to say it here, but we all know what that category is. And then there's anime. It's a very big difference. The animation style is similar, and I can see why they would relate it to that, but it's completely different. And them being reporters are really being ignorant and not doing research, because that's their job. They are reporters, and they're supposed to report the truth. And they're being ignorant and not looking for this fact, that what separates anime from hentai. So in the video, the reporter picks up a manga book and he looks at it, and on the front cover there are 2 girls, and he automatically thinks they're child. with children, and he sees blood on the front cover and clicks in his head, this is child pornography, and he automatically assumes that's what it is. Never once in the video did he open the book and look through it. And this is the part that gets me mad, because when this is broadcasted onto the air, it makes the believers think that this is what anime is. This is why we have to look out for this and see if our children are watching anime, then they're watching this. And this is anime, this is not good, and we have to stop it. And that leads people to believe that anime is actually porn. And it's not. This is what gets me mad. But again, as I said before, the people who believe this without thinking twice is the reason why this is happening. And that's the part that gets me mad. But as you can see, I'm not super mad. If you watch other people's rants on this and thoughts on it, you'll see that they're very much more angry than I am. But for me, it's just that people believe this, and then it kind of tarnishes the reputation anime has, and it's hard to recommend it to anyone else, because everyone thinks now that it's like that, it's very sexual. And while anime does have mature jokes, it doesn't go that far. It's always very careful not to cross that line. So the whole point of this video is to raise awareness, tell you guys what CNN is doing. Again, I hate CNN. For the longest period of time, I've hated CNN, and this is nothing new for me, but that CNN is doing this, and we need you to help out by signing this petition right here. All you have to do is click on the link, and it'll ask you for your name, your email address, and that's it. Easy enough. People are always going to look for something to blame, and they'll blame whatever they find when they catch somebody, a criminal or anything. They'll look for something, and it's happened with a lot of things: movies, video games, any form of media. The broadcasting news networks will always connect it to whatever media is found on the crime scene. And this is what's happening right now. But if you don't want this to happen, and if you want to take this down, all you have to do is sign this petition, and we're one step closer to taking this down. Thank you guys for your support. Hope this informed you. If you want to check out other people's thoughts, I'll leave links after this video and in the description box below. Comment. We can have a discussion in the comment section below, talking about why this is bad. Do you agree with it? Do you think they're right, or do you think they're not right? I obviously stand in my opinion. This isn't right. It's very very opposite of what the real truth is. And we can have a discussion below. Check out the other guys' videos. Thank you once again. This is gonna be not very normal. Whenever things get really heated up, I feel I have to express my views on, and this will be only once in a while, whenever something big comes up, and just inform you guys of what's really going on and why people are getting mad about this. And thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you're so inclined, because I come out with a new review every week. And share this so more people will come to the knowledge of what's going on right now and how they can help, and help the anime community regain its face back, because now it's all messed up because of CNN. Thanks, CNN.